Does a Sterno stove make for a good camp stove option? Stick around, I'll give you my take. What's up, everybody? PA Outdoors here. So, does the Sterno stove make a good bushcraft stove? So, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these. They've been in Walmart, all over the place. And, typically use a can of Sterno. But can you use these to burn wood? Will they work with other methods of cooking? Well, let's check it out. First thing, when you open up the box, this is what you get. It's folded down, pretty flat, not as flat as some of the folding stoves you'll see, but it folds down pretty compact. It's not exactly fun to assemble. This is what it looks like here, all opened up and laid out. A lot of pieces. Lock that down into there. Do the same thing on this side. Locks together in those little tabs. I don't know where you can see those tabs. Yeah, right there. And there's one on the inside. But that's the stove in all its glory, right there. Camera a little bit, there we go. Little front door, little cooktop surface there. So that's what you get when you buy it. And you get a cutout here, and then these little keepers, and this area is where you're going to put the Sterno stove. Now I've seen other guys that use these, and they actually cut these little tabs off right here. This one and this one, and it's so it can sit flat, and I guess when you load in wood you don't have those tabs. I left those there primarily because I can take an alcohol stove and set that right there and cook that way, and I didn't want to screw up that sort of setup, so I can cook like that. But one also thing I did, a modification that I made, mainly to use this as a wood burning stove, is I took a piece of, they call it expanded steel or expanded sheet, and I just cut it down. I measured out and cut it down to the size I want, and that way I can slide this in here, and if I get it just right, those tabs kind of lock that guy in place, and now I can put wood on this surface, and I can still get, and air will still get underneath it to help keep keep oxygen going to the fire, and I can just stack my wood in there, and even that matter, I can still put my stove right on top like that, or even your can of Sterno, whatever you want to cook with. Now, as you can see, I've used this a lot, and I've got a couple pictures of me cooking a can of stew. I even cooked a couple hot dogs on that. And you'll see them right here. And this little guy works out really, really well. You got to cut the wood small, but you don't need a whole lot of wood. This does a real enough job of keeping the heat kind of contained and still allowing oxygen to get underneath. You can close the door. You want to have this in there properly. You can close the door. Yeah, you can close the door. It helps even keep the heat in even more, and like I said, still getting oxygen. Now it is, other than the grate, the top cooking surface, this piece down here, the framework at the bottom, and obviously the piece that I made, these are all steel. Everything else is aluminum. And so I'm not sure how long this would last, especially if you continue to use it as a wood burner and you're getting the thing really, really hot with wood. But you know, I've used this multiple times over the course of a couple of years, and it's held up great. You can see it's all charred up, but there's been no melting, no structural problems with it. So it's actually worked out really well. And for $5, I think I picked this up for $5, maybe even less. I got this one that was like on a markdown or something like that at Walmart. So it might have even been less than $5. There is a new version. It's all red, and it kind of folds down and collapses differently than this one does. I've heard good things about that too, as far as using that as a wood burner. But yeah, just a quick video on the Sterno Stove, the portable folding Sterno Stove, or whatever it's called. I think it's a really good budget wood burning stove option. Like I said, it doesn't clap down small as some of the other ones. It's not titanium, but for as small as it does pack down and as light as it is, with just a simple modification like this, it's a very good stove. Folding it up, just a pretty simple matter of just unhooking everything. That's it. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today on this one. PA Outdoors, please like, share, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, click the little bell icon underneath the video so you can receive notifications of when I upload new videos. Get outdoors, enjoy yourself, but remember, be safe out there. Thanks for watching.